in the in the strings. That is the main way to treat the strings. And next we have next concept after the special characters and the special operators and the triple quotes, and next we have another concept called unicode string. So here, as soon as you create a string, assign a value to string, and some you can access the string by calling the some method or by invoking a some method. And as soon as you create a string, it creates some space, it creates RLs, it can take some space, some storage of space in the memory location. So that memory location we can observe how much type of memory location it going to be taken, or else how it actually calculated, or how the programmer reads, how the tester, how the developer is treated this program space taken by the Python interpreter. Actually here, by using this Unicode concept, we can identify how much space does a program or the storage space taken by the program. So by using this 8-bit Unicode, we can by using this 8-bit Unicode method, the string takes the storage space and executes the program. So in this Unicode string concept, the 8-bit ASCII characters we often called as Unicode string. So as soon as you entered anything from the keyboard, that is in every form of the bits, zeros and ones. So before the compiler converts the each and everything that we entered from the keyboard, that is a input device. So before we enter each and everything, the interpreter converts the what we entered from the keyboard into the computer understandable language. So in order to convert this input to computer understand language, it takes the ASCII character, it converts the ASCII character. So what is the ASCII character for the some specific key, or what is the ASCII character for the specific symbol, and what is the ASCII character for the specific number. So the interpreter interprets the each key, each character, and each symbol and each number ASCII value correspondingly, and taken and assigning the values accordingly, and assign the space accordingly. So this is the main concept of Unicode we have to understand in this strings concept in the Python 3 programming server-side scripting language. So we have in this Unicode string concept, we have some built-in methods are there, built-in string methods are there. So you can clearly now we can going to discuss this strings method in a meaningful manner one by one. So let's consider the each string method one by one, so that you can have an idea about how can we use particular method while writing the program or while using the strings. And first method come with the called string capitalize method. What is it? String capitalization. So how can we capitalize method? Simply first just understand this syntax. So here str is a string, that is a string shortcut form, and here by using dot operator I am calling the method. By using this operator I created a variable inference. That means this is the reference for the string str. Str is the reference for the string, and by using the dot operator, this is called a dot operator. By using this operator I am calling the string method called capitalize. So as soon as I call this method capitalize, and we can get the parameters, some parameters are there. So if this method capital has a parameters, then the compiler returns the parameters and returns some value. Why? Because this is a string value, that's why it returns a string value only. If this method is an integer method, then it returns a integer value. If this method is a void type method, then it returns nothing. Why? Because void has nothing, it returns nothing. So this is the string type method. That's why the compiler returns a string type value, and this method capitalize has no integers. That's why it doesn't return any the capitalize hasn't any parameters. That's why it isn't any parameter values. Here just identify the example. Just understand this example. Take this example. Here we have a string called, here I have a string and assign a value to it. What is that value? Here I am highlighting the string value. This is the string value. This is the string. I am just assigning the value to it. What is it? This is string example. This is string example. This is the value I am assigning to str. Now I am just printing. Now I am just printing as along with the printing of the string onto the output screen. I just calling a method called capitalize. I just calling a method called capitalize. So by using this string variable with using the dot operator, I am calling the capitalize method, and then I am just printing. I am just as soon just first the string is string calling is completed and string method calling is completed, and next string printed that method string method, that means what is that method? String capitalize method is going to be printed on the output screen. So as soon as I enter this line, by using this print statement, I can execute this line. The Python interpreter interprets this line. So as soon as I execute the line, I get this result. What is that result here? String dot capitalize. Why? Because here I have passed the statement as argument in print statement called string capitalize. That's why string capitalize is equal to this is string example. This is string example because here I am just passing this string capitalize method. Just I am printing the what is the value in the string capitalize, that is value going to printed on the output screen. This is okay, but what we have identified in this concept is what is meant by string capitalize. String capitalize is the, that means it capitalizes, that means this, every small letter in the starting of the statement, every small letter in the starting of the statement going to be capitalized, Here you can clearly observe this is the statement. This is a string example. In this concept, the first letter of the sentence, is be capitalized. Why? Here you can see this is capital T, whereas in the string example, at the time of assigning the particular string to a variable, here we have a letter small t. Here it is a small t. As soon as you execute the program, you can get a string, you can get a sentence starting with a letter called capitalize. That is the importance of the method called string capitalize. It capitalizes the first letter of a particular string. That is the main theme of the string capitalize. And next we have other methods are there. Friends, please try to understand the class up to now, and next in my coming class I shall discuss the remaining methods and with examples and with the programmatic manner. So please try to subscribe my channel, understand the concepts carefully, and please, if you have any doubts please comment on my session, comment in the comment box, and please share your valuable suggestions and feedback also, and subscribe my channel Jairam Infotech, and like my videos, and thank you one and all.